Hey everybody, it's PZwas here, and today we're going to take a look at my Plankerton base. Now, a lot of the people that have come in and seen this one, they kind of liked it, so we'll go ahead and take a look. Alright everybody, welcome to my Plankerton base. One thing you'll notice is that I did leave a lot of the trees and the rocks. I kind of wanted this one to look a little more organic. I really try to build into the cliffs and the mountains that were in the base itself. Now, this is actually still an active base. I have one more storm defense to do, and that is Plankerton Storm Defense 10. But let's take you around just so you can orient yourself. I'm going to head over to my storm shield first, just so you'll get an idea about where you're at, and then we'll come and take a look. Now, if you notice in the last video, I attempted to build a bridge. I kind of expanded upon that, made this one a little bit bigger. That one I'm going to head towards Amplifier B here in a second, just to show you what that looks like. But we're going to go ahead and head into the storm shield, and into that storm shield, here we go. Alright, so here's where my storm shield is. This one I kind of covered off a little bit more than I did in my stonewood base. Here we're going to have one of the tunnels that's going to lead over towards Amplifier D. I have had some of the zombies make it into about this far. Haven't really quite got all the way in there yet though, but they've made it in about 3 tiles. So this is heading over to Amplifier D. And again, yes, there's a lot of trap tunnels. For some reason, this particular amplifier on the northeast side, again, it's going to really depend on when you place it and where you place it. The letters may be a little bit different on your base depending on where you put your amplifiers and in what order. But the one kind of furthest to the east, a lot of the zombies are going to actually all spawn from that platform right there in the back. You can kind of see it right in the back there. They're all going to kind of pop up from over there. There are going to be a lot of them that are going to come down this valley. And there's actually a ramp, kind of like a little mountain area that they're going to be able to get up over here. They're going to attack your amplifier from this side. And for those that do not come down into that little valley, they literally are going to end up coming right through here. So you will get a good mix. A lot of them do come back. They all typically spawn right around in this area to kind of give you a heads up. So again, heading towards this amplifier from the east when they attack, they'll hit this direction. One of the things I love about this base is the design of this guy right here. Again, no real purpose. I haven't had any zombies hit up here. I just built it because I could. Now, normally, I have this section closed off. And it just kind of looks like that. And if I do ever want to get in there, I can actually just run to the side and run up here. And this will give me a nice view of my base. So I have Amplifier C over there in the corner. And we're going to scroll over to my Amplifier A. Obviously, that's the first one I put up. And then Amplifier B on the far side. Again, we looked at C, and then we are standing right above D. Back now going towards, and I do like this design. I don't know why I put it up here. It just kind of looked cool. Just again, something a little bit different. Also a little hiding spot if my friends are helping me. They typically can get up here and shoot in that general direction. So, you know, it makes it a little easier for them. And again, if you haven't watched the first video, again, a lot of questions I get asked. How many resources do you use? How long did it take you? And again, I'll answer it the same way. I honestly don't know how many resources it took. I don't know how many traps I have in here. I don't know how long it took. Now I got a few more spike traps here. We're going to go ahead and get on top. We're going to go ahead and cross the bridge. I do like this bridge, again, for non-ninjas. Makes it a little easier for getting around. Put a nice little view. You can see amplifier A off in the distance. There's amplifier D, amplifier E over there in the corner. And again, I have these little lookout posts on both sides, so you come up here and take a look. And if you're a ninja, real easy to jump around. And you will notice on the roof of this amplifier, I do have a lot of traps. So I put a few more defender posts. I put a few more healing pads over here, just so when I do have to fight on top of here, it's pretty easy to heal and recover. I actually built a little mini trap tunnel here. I built another trap tunnel here, and they're going to come up and underneath. Now I put a few more traps under here. More often than not, they tend to break through it, and they will find a way to break through, so I try to control that as much as I can. Now, when you are building your traps, one of the things I learned a little bit later on in the game is each one of these traps has a very specific function. So you can literally dictate and control what's going to happen to those zombies. Obviously, if they're coming up this way, they're going to get hit by the wall darts as they're getting set on fire. I might put a little healing pad here because they're pretty much not going to come here unless I'm fighting from this point. I am going to try to knock them down side to side. If they try to attack the amplifier from this side, they're going to get pushed back. I love my wall launchers. That is one of my favorite traps. Now this one I love. This is just to really mess with the zombies. Typically when they're attacking this amplifier, and this is the one I set up first. More often than not, they're coming up this ramp. So what I've done is I've just added some wall launchers to kind of delay them a little bit and slow them down. You notice I haven't shut the wall off completely. They keep blowing that up, or they'll try to blow up any of the other ones to make their way in. So when you leave a hole open, they'll just kind of go towards that hole. So you could really kind of dictate which way your zombies are going to go. So any that sneak through here, they're going to get knocked off the ledge by these wall launchers, these triple wall launchers. They get knocked down to here, and then it's going to be some time before you see them. And if you build your traps right and you set your traps right, you honestly, they should do pretty much a lot of the work or most of the work for you. This one's been a challenge as well in Plankerton. So we see amplifier C is way back here. It's right around over here. It's kind of underneath this box right here. Yeah, so the light's coming up through there. So it's under this box. But this one, you're going to deal with a lot of lobbers. And these lobbers are literally going to be chucking stuff all the way from back here. And they're going to be trying to tear that down. So while I don't have a lot of traps, it was just more of a build-up. Put some steel up, and it seems to, it gets damaged. But it really prevents them from hitting that particular amplifier. I built a nice little welcome tunnel for them as they come in. They're going down towards the amplifier. They're kind of blocked off. I kind of put these little half walls up to make them fight and work their way through. They really haven't even gotten back past this point here at all. Again, I like this base. A lot of people like this base. Just the design aspect, again, with that natural look. All right, so I've kind of taken you around the base. We're back at my amplifier D over here. So hopefully you guys like my Plankerton base. Again, a lot of time, a lot of energy. Make sure you write in the comments what you'd like to see. I am going to be doing some videos on how to, do some basic building, some basic tip stuff, mission completion, how to level up your heroes. But if there's anything you guys would like to see, definitely let me know. Please like, subscribe, go hit it in the comments, and I'll be sure to help you out. Thanks for watching. See you soon.